Hello, good morning. This is Janvic of Pormaprints, and I am here today for another basic Photoshop tutorial. Basic, so it is a follow-up tutorial doon sa last na video na pinost namin sa Facebook page namin, which is basic selection, basic editing. So, eto tayo ngayon. I will discuss another basic operation of how to use some of the selection tools and other simple stuffs in Photoshop kasi basic kasi yung pinakapundasyon ng mga mga iba pang mga susunod na topics natin. So from basic, marami na kayong mga bagay na pwedeng gawin actually, and then later pag medyo napanood nyo na yung mga ilang easy tutorials natin, hopefully you can proceed sa ibang hindi na basic, yung medyo core na, parang ano bang susunod sa basic, Mark? Ano na susunod sa basic, yung pang elite na, pang elite na kind of tutorial. So ang ating topic for today is selection pa din, no? So again, if you want to watch the parang pinaka-pilot episode nitong tutorial natin is you go to our page and you look for this video named Photoshop Learning Pormaprints Learning Session Basic Editing. So andoon. Anyways, basic pa din ito, so parang continuation lang. So what I'm going to discuss today is about selection tools and feathering, kung ano yung feather effect, and a bit of color manipulation and transparency o yung opacity, no, ng ating mga image. So again, we'll open a canvas, the size maybe 800 by 600 pixels. So last time we used inches, I think. So pixels kasi ito yung madalas na unit of measurement na ginagamit pag when you're working digitally, no. Anyways, if you're working inches, wala namang kaso diyan, no. Now if you're asking what pixel is, no, inches is a unit of measurement for sa Tagalog, inches, pulgada, Mark, no. Pulgada. Yung pixels naman kasi, it is a unit of measurement, no, na ginagamit digitally, no. Basically, if we search for the meaning of pixel meaning, sige, Google tayo. It is a minute of area of illumination and display screen, no. So if we search some images here, basically, ito yung mga tiny dots and squares that made up the whole image. When you open a certain image in photo editing application, makikita nyo yun, no? Pixel. Parang napanood nyo na ba yung movie na Pixel na pinagbidahan nila, Adam Sandler, ganon, sina Peter Dinklage, no? Si Tyrion. No, yung parang mga square, pero medyo lang, in-exage lang yung itsura ng pixel doon, but just to clear na ang pixel, mga tiny squares yan, no, that made up the whole image, no, in a photo or digital imaging application. So for example, we're going to open a certain image here in Photoshop. Where is my folder here? Ayun, for tutorials. If I'm going to open this image, which gagamitin natin yung mamaya, this one. And as I discussed last time, we have the zoom tool wherein you can zoom in, you can look closely, and you can look backward doon sa image na sineselect mo. If you look closely using the zoom tool, click, yan, you can see those tiny squares, no, na parang swatches, parang colors lang, no. But actually, as you zoom out, image siya, no, na yan, it is image. Okay? So, yung mga pixels na yon, yun yung mga tiny squares, no, na iba't ibang kulay na nagtabi-tabi to form this image, no. Again, you can only see pixels as you zoom in closely, no, sa isang image na binuksan sa isang photo editing application. Kapag siya ay tinignan mo lang sa labas, you know, for example, this one, no, I just went here sa desktop and then zoom in ko lang. Ay, ito medyo visible din siya. Okay? Visible din. Unlike compare sa Photoshop, mas kitang-kita mo yung pagkakahati-hati ng pixel, but just here, no? Okay, for you to see yung mga pixels, mga square, baka magtanong-tanong lang kayo kasi kung ano yung pixel, no, ano nga ba yung itsura ng pixels, pixels, marami. Okay. So, going back doon sa ating tutorial, sa ating session, I'm going to create a new working area with a size of 800 by 600 pixels. Okay? With a resolution, this is ito yung parang kung gaano kalinaw. So, ito na rin, parang napasok na rin sa topic natin yung pixel, no, dito sa session na ito. So, yung resolution, kapag dinamihan ka yan, for example, 300, no? And, if you put, or if you move, or apply the picture into that can, so how to move again a certain image, so, as your photo stuck here sa may itaas, no, you can click the title of it and then using the move tool, you can click and directly move it dun sa untitled 0, which is yung pinag-workan natin. I-click and drag mo dun sa title, parang pinaka-title niya, tapos ibibitawan mo siya dito. There you go. Alright. So, we're working on a canvas na 800 by paano mo ma-check yung kung ano yung dimension ng canvas or working area na ginagamit nyo. So, by just simply going to image and then canvas size. There you go. So, kinonvert niya to centimeter but actually, no, sa pixels, 800 by 600 kasi may mga katumbas na yan. If you're working sa pixels, pag pinalit-palitan mo yung sa may canvas size, if you change to inches, makikita mo yung sukat niya sa actual, no, is just parang 2.6 by 2 inches, no. Di hamak, maliit lang yan sa kapag sa actual, no, but iba kasi ang sukatan sa digital. Kahit when you're working on kahit yung maliit na inches lang, but if the resolution is big, no, malinaw yung working area mo. So, it is advisable if you're working in Photoshop, lalo't kapag ang goal mo is you're layouting for a tarp design or something that you wanted to print na medyo malaki-laki, taasan nyo yung resolution nyo ng konti, like between 100 to 300 resolution, or sometimes if you have client, no, if may someone na nag-ask sa'yo na familiar sa resolution, he would definitely tell you na, uy pare, i-work mo sa 300 resolution ha, no? Okay, yun nga lang kapag when you're working on a image or working area na may 300 resolution, depende sa specs ng kwan ninyo, medyo makain din sa memory, no, memory ng kwan ng working station mo. So if you got a maybe cheaper or slower kind of computers or laptops, when you're working on a 300 resolution, medyo baka maghahabol na ng medyo pabagal na ng konti. Yung mapapansin niyo parang naglalag, no? Okay, hindi lang sa movie nangyayari yun, hindi lang sa pag nanonood ka, yung lag or sa mga games, nagda-drop, no? Parang, sa when you're using Photoshop and then, your computer is lacking of memory, sometimes mag-i-slow din talaga siya. Okay? So, going back doon sa ating image here, yung unang image na binuksan, ito gagamitin natin ito. Tapos yung itong dalawang to, so I'm going to select both of them by clicking, dragging, or by click and then holding your control, then click the second picture, open. There you go. So I got 1, 2, and 3 photos here. So here is my working area. This one. Again, the size of our working area is image size 800 by 600 pixels with 300 resolution. So, i-move na natin yung yung remaining na pictures, yung image here sa ating canvas. Tipunin natin sila, tapos yung sing-sing. And then you can just simply close the sources so that you're working on a single canvas only. Zoom out, or para mapamiliarize na rin kayo sa mga keyboard shortcuts or mga shortcut commands, shortcut for zooming in and zooming out is holding your control and then tapping your plus sign is control plus, that is zoom in. Holding your control and tapping your minus sign sa keyboard is zoom out. Control plus zoom in, control minus zoom out. Okay? Sometimes what is the purpose, Smart, ng keyboard shortcut? Mga keyboard shortcut? Para mabilis. Para pampakwan yun or ano pa ba? Kasi pag gumagamit ka ng mga shortcuts, parang feeling mo feeling mo parang hustler ka na sa Photoshop. Hindi, talagang pangkwan talaga yun. Eventually, hindi mo namamalayan, puro shortcuts na lang ginagawa mo, just when performing basic task here in Photoshop, like Control O open, Control S save, syempre mga basic commands. Alright, so selection pa rin tayo. Under the selection tools, we have these selection tools. We have the move tool, the marquee tool, lasso tools. Ito pa rin ang gagamitin natin. Zoom out ako. Gagawa tayo ng parang imagine ikakasal na kayo. Kunyari si Mart, ikakasal na si Mart. Tapos syempre ayaw niyang gusto niya makatipid. Syempre gusto niyang i-layout na lang yung sarili niyang yung invitation card, wedding invitation card na Mart. So, kunwari, ito yung, kumuha siya ng camera, nag-photo, photo nap, prenup, nag-prenup sila ni yun, yung player niya, tapos, they have the soft copy, and then, i-edit niya na, or i-photo manip niya na, or gagawa na siya ng composition sa Photoshop. Compositing. Yun kasi yung term, compositing kasi yung term na ginagamit when you manipulate images into your Photoshop canvas, and then you will form an artwork or a design, Okay? So, i-hide ko muna yung yung sing-sing at saka yung isang image. Or, ito pala, I'm going to hide this image as well. Ang nakalabas ito. So, we're working on the layer number 2. Here, you will notice yung picture niya, yung image is medyo lumampas sa canvas natin. Medyo mas malaki yung image. Mas malaki yung original image dun sa canvas natin. So, if you wanted to resize it, Control T, retransform. For you to see the transform gizmo here, zoom out ng konti para mahawakan mo yung mga ibang nodes dyan. Holding your shift to maintain the aspect ratio of your image, you can resize like that. Just simply resizing. Kung ayaw mo namang i-resize, gusto mo talagang malaki, o di huwag i-resize. So, enter to exit the selection and to finish the selection. Next, we will work here sa layer number 1, yung si Mart, tsaka yung yung fiancé niya. Okay? So, liitan natin ng konti. Transform. Ganito kasi ang gagawin ko. Itong effect na to, madalas makikita nyo to sa... Saan ba makikita ang feathering mark? Na ano? Ha? Saan mo nakikita ang feather? Sa ano? Makikita nyo yan sa yung effect na parang may blur sa gilid. Alam nyo kung saan nyo makikita? Sa mga madalas sa mga yung mga obituary yung mga tawag dito, yung mga tarpaulin sa punerarya, yung mga picture nila may parang ganito kasi yan. Using the marquee tool, elliptical marquee tools, it is a selection that makes a circular or oval selection. If you will hold your shift, it will create a perfect circle. Without the shift, you can create oval shape. So ganito, I'm going to select this part, and then instead of selecting this area, I wanted to select the background of the image, yung nasa labas. So I'm going to select and inverse, and then delete sa keyboard. So it will simply Control D to deselect the selection. It will simply create a sharp edge dyan. Paano pag gusto nyo medyo blurred siya? May konting effect, no? So very, very simple effect. Control Alt Z para ulitin yung Control Z, undo. Ngayon, kapag marami ka ng task na ginawa at gusto mong ulit-ulitin yan, pag Control Z ka lang ng Control Z, it will basically parang isang beses lang yung yung Control Z na undo. Kung gusto mo ng maraming undo, Control Alt Z, pero hindi naman siya ganun. Merong limits like 10 times, no? Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z, Control D. So before using the elliptical marquee tool, lalagyan ko yung feather ko here sa may options area. You will see feather here. Palitan mo ng yan. So by default naka 0 yan. Pag pinalitan niyo ng for example 30, and you will select natin yung yung mukha dito, yung mukha nilang dito, and then select, and then inverse, delete sa keyboard. There you go. Control D to deselect. Yan. You will notice it will remove the background, yung part na gusto mong maalis, but it will leave a, as you look closely, it will leave a parang blurred effect or blurred finish sa gilid, which is very, parang mas dramatical siyang tignan. Kumbaga, parang nag-blend lang siya doon sa background ninyo, right? Okay, tapos maybe just a few words here, using the horizontal type tool. Okay, punta na tayo dito sa horizontal type tool. Horizontal type tool or the type tool is a tool in Photoshop that allows you to create text. Basically text. Kung magta-type ka, magsusulat-sulat ka. So there's two methods on how to apply text by just clicking, and it will simply create a new layer, a type layer, and you can just type, kunyari, Mark, si Charles, and sinong partner ni Charles? Charles and Darwin. No. Charles and Prince Charles. Charles and mati ba natin kahit sino? Charles and Jenny. Ayoko ng Jenny. Charles and what the heck? Charles and Bettina. Bettina. There you go. Using the type tool, pwede mong palit-palitan niya na syempre pag ganyan, pang kasal-kasal, dapat medyo cursive ang mga fonts na gagamitin mo. So, using the type tool again. No, if you want to edit or perform a task doon sa mismong type mo, make sure nakaselect ka sa type tool. Okay? So, let's highlight it, and then sa options area, pansin nyo, nagbago din. meron siyang family or font type, tapos size here, okay, center, yung mga basic na mga pinaka-common na setting na ginagamit sa type. So, palitan natin ng medyo cursive. Pag cursive, sinabing cursive, yung medyo, ang tawag dito? Cursive insuldong. Dikit-dikit. Okay? Using the move tool, let's move it here. Okay? Charles and Bettina. Or if you wanted to create lines doon sa image, or enter, you move the end and Bettina sa ibang lines, you can just simply select the type tool and then press enter, and then enter, right? Just like that. Okay, or going back to type tool again, you can arrange the alignment. For example, gusto mong isentro. So we're going to talk about types or fonts sa mga susunod na kwan natin, mga susunod na discussion natin. So ito mga parang kwan lang, just to show you how to begin with the type tool, no? You can go to type tool again and then change the color. You can go to type tool, change the size. So again, when you want to edit a certain type or text dun sa canvas mo, you go to type tool. Palitan natin ng gold or something na nga pala, ito na rin tayo. So as we perform different tasks talaga, may mga topics tayong nabubuksan. So working with colors, no? How to change the color of your text by just clicking. So nasa type tool tayo. Diyan sa may options niya, may parang kwan dyan. May black dyan. Kapag tinapat mo, ang pangalan niya ay set the text color or text color. Okay? So by clicking on it, by default, black ang nakalagay. So pwede nyo i-click yan, tapos lalabas yung ating select text color option here, no? Pwede kayong pumili, no? There's a lot of colors to be select here, to choose from dito sa ating range selector dito, no? So, kunyari, gusto mo ng green. Dito sa may parting ito, the range selector, may arrow dito sa baba na pwede nyo itaas-taas, ibaba-baba, no? To select the color range, no? Kung anong gusto mo. Kunyari, green. Punta ka sa bandang green, no? Tapos, kunyari, gusto mo ng medyo yellow green, dark green, mint green, dark green, grayish green, no? You can just simply go around the color, we call this the color well, no? So yan, kunyari medyo mint green kasi mint green ang motif ni na Charles and Bettina, no? Or parang di ata bagay gold, ang bagay sa gold something gold din siguro yan, medyo parang gold yellow gold, no? Okay, so what is the exact name? I don't know the exact name of this color, but digitally its name is #837516. Anong tawag diyan? I-explain ko yan sa mga susunod na learning session natin, but just to tell you the name, pangalan is the hexadecimal code. Okay? Kasi may mga kulay, iba't ibang kwan yan eh. Yung mga kulay natin dyan, hindi dyan, yeah, we know it's yellow. This is light yellow, this is dark yellow. But, ang nababasa ng computer na pangalan niya ay codes, no? So, ang black ay 0000 and ang white ay FFFF. FFFF. So, where is it? Okay. Okay, so imagine memorizing all the colors. Nako. Napakadami. Okay. So, I'm done. So, meron na tayong simpleng kwan dito, layout, no? O, pwede mo nang kwan ito, i-save to a picture format, no? Labas natin yung ring na image dito, palitin natin, zoom out, and then free transform, kahit ganyan kaliit. Oops. Using this time, using using lasso tool, gagamitan ko rin ng feather. For example, 30 din. Tapos, na-discuss ko nung mga nakaraan, yung lasso tool is also a selection tool that allows you to create freely drawn selection. So, ang gagawin nyo, draw nyo yung selection. Kahit hindi siya perfect na, parang, yan, papalibot ko lang siya. Merong gap in the ring, no? Ayan, nagkaroon ng selection, then select, inverse, and delete. And I got Control D, an effect na, yun, nag-blurred, kaya lang nag-remain siya ng parang merong natira. Bakit? Kasi siguro, masyadong mataas yung feather para sa kanya. So, let's undo. Maybe not 30, but just 10. Ganyan. Tama, kung mapapansin nyo, yung image kasi nung ito, nasa bandang gilid na. Nasa edge na siya ng mismong pinaka gilid na siya ng the image itself, no? So, talagang makikita mo yung makikita mo yung mga pagka-line dyan. Anyways, you can fix that later. Select, inverse, and then delete. There you go. Control D. Yan, may mga natira pa. But you can still select that part and then delete. Right? Ito pa. Nasa bandang gilid na kasi yan. There you go. So, I've got a simpler or mas malinis yung pagkaka-feather niya. So, syempre, pre-transform natin, i-arrange natin dito, Charles and Bettina, and then the date, we will add the date of the occasion, no? Tapos, kung ano pa yung mga relevant information na kailangan ilagay sa tarpaulin or sa wedding invitation. Enter and zoom out. Yan, we have a very simple composition or layout design, no, using these images here. Okay, so the ring, the couple image number 1, number 2, and then some few things, right? So, ayun, selection pa rin tayo, no? So, using the selection tool, feathering, and a bit of color manipulation sa text. Yeah, you will come up on this very simple yet medyo okay naman na design. Okay? So, again, see you sa mga susunod na learning session natin dito sa Pormaprints, and expect sa mga susunod na discussion, medyo basic pa din hanggang sa medyo yung basic madadagdagan na ng mga ilang mga core competency or core mga ibang mga tools na dito na hindi na masyadong basic. Alright? So, this is me, John Victorio of Pormaprints, and have a nice day.